Hey everybody, call me Felix, and today we found a piece of Koreatown, as in the Koreatown I know back home in Los Angeles, in the squeaky clean glitz of Bonifacio Global City. When most Filipinos think of Korean food, they're thinking of all-you-can-eat samgyupsal, and indeed in this anachronistically placed strip mall in BGC, you can find a popular Filipino samgyupsal chain, Romantic Baboy, but as they say, that review has been done before, twice. In some podunk province I don't recognize anymore. What first comes to mind when I think of Korean food, I think of hearty stews. The stews that you celebrate on special occasions like galbijjim, and just simply to keep warm on a cold day, like a hearty kimchi pork stew or gamjatang, a Korean pork neck bone soup. We managed to find a place that serves some hearty rib-sticking Korean comfort stews, and this place is truly a gem of a place that brings me back home to the Korean side of Southern California. Across the street from the Ascot BGC and the Philippine Stock Exchange is the Fourth Strip, the kind of strip mall you would find in Koreatown that would seem unassuming on the surface, but as growing up in Los Angeles teaches you, the entire city is a sprawling scavenger hunt, where you're choosing your own adventure and unearthing diamonds in the rough. The diamond in this strip mall is succulent, specializing in Korean stews that are shareable between small groups and a little more than that. The five of us present shared in two huge stews that you could feed a half dozen people on just one piping hot bowl on. We ordered up a kimchi pork stew and the house special spicy gamjatang, both of which roughly 1,500 pesos each. Imagine splitting one huge dish with your family or barkada of about a half dozen people, and it's a fantastic bargain. But the best part is it's not the fact that the huge servings make for a steal. It's the quality of the stews we received. We had to get a few side dishes such as 2 types of mandu or fried dumpling and seafood kimchi pancake to break the monotony of the stews, but we didn't care about breaking the monotony of eating the stews. We frankly love the monotony of the stews, and you'll want to watch till the very end as we are in full mukbang mode for the kimchi pork stew and the gamjatang. Indeed, we found a place of LA's Koreatown in Metro Manila. Enjoy. Alright everybody, I feel like I'm back in Los Angeles. You know why? Because this feels like Koreatown, and you can't say Los Angeles without saying Koreatown. So we are at a strip mall, or at least here in the very posh Beverly Hills of Manila.
BGC!
In BGC, baby!
BGC,
yes.
baby!
You can see all those high rises and such, and we're here at a kind of like out of place looking place at a strip mall that has some awesome restaurants, or at least I don't know if they're all awesome, but I've heard about this one place. And this is basically like Koreatown in BGC. Succulent. It's only open for 1 year, I think, and they specialize in this wonder. Pork kimchi stew, bubbling over, and then some gamjatang. Oh.
Beginning to bubble over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
what's the best seller here?
We're looking at them right now.
Oh.
Ooh, there's some kimchi seafood pancakes, another set of mandu. One is kimchi and one is regular. Yeah. And of course all the banchan here. So we had the banchan already, and this is actually really good. That kimchi has like that nice like spice that's lingering.
With that little fishy taste at the end.
Oh yeah, I love that.
It's
like
perfect.
This is legit.
It's legit.
It's legit stuff already. And I really like these onions. They're just sweet, like, you know, crisp, juicy, and it's been bathing in some soy and sesame. That daikon, I thought it was a potato, but it's really...
It's really good, guys.
It is really good. It's a daikon.
Huge. It's huge. For
Huge
your mouth,
daikon radish, yeah.
It's marinated really well.
So, Los Angeles, especially like Koreatown, is known for like restaurants like this, where there's like a lot of stew places. And of course, there are a few places that have like galbijjim, but they don't have that here. But they have gamjatang, and this is like the spicy Korean pork rib stew or pork neck parts, I think.
You wouldn't even think that you're in the Philippines. This is totally LA.
It feels like
States, like
this is Koreatown right here.
Yeah,
so
it's really cool.
I've never been to the strip mall complex, everybody. So where this is on across from where I'm staying right now, the Ascot and the Philippine Stock Exchange. And this is big strip mall where there's a Romantic Baboy for samgyupsal, and then they have this Korean stew place. Yeah, and you know, I mean, samgyupsal is super popular over here in the Philippines, but you know,
you gotta have a soju.
Place.
You gotta have the soju, guys.
So we have some churchurum, the non-sweetened original soju. Yeah. So Yeah, you gotta bring your family and friends here one of these days. And of course...
Look at that bubbling over. It's
yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
It's so fragrant, guys.
Yeah.
Super fragrant.
I'm really just waiting it for it to be served, basically.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
So these boys are making their vlog debut.
Yes. Jared, Chris, and Rustam.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
visit here. Come on, guys.
So corporate, they said like the other two guys that we had, you guys got drunk and way too much, and you guys made like a 30-minute video of just playing like drunken games. So the corporate said you gotta use like your coworkers from Urban Corn Dog and Funnel Cake Factory.
Yes.
Over here.
That don't
okay.
drink.
And they don't drink, especially because Chris is driving. I promised this guy he's gonna drive my Mercedes-Benz S-Class someday.
Ooh la la!
Hopefully in due time that will be true. In really due time, as in hopefully a short time. Okay, we're gonna let this all bubble over, and then can't wait for this to be served. Ooh la la.
Yum. Like that? Jarek always.
Okay, handsome Jarek gets to spoon me. Oh, not in that way, everybody. He gets to spoon me some soup. So go ahead and do the honors and spoon me some stew, okay?
Jarek, can you serve?
Yeah.
Yum.
Ooh, there's a big old ladle. Wowee, look at that.
Ooh la la.
Settle down. Yeah, ooh la la. Yes.
Yes.
It's a little inside joke, everybody, but I mean, like, you think it's so universal that we're just all saying, yes.
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 Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's a street food thing, everybody. You got to be there to know it. I swear, it's
You
not.
have to visit us at BGC, guys.
Yeah.
Funnel Cake Factory and Urban Corn Dog, and you will figure out why
Yes.
we keep on saying yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dagdagi, dagdagi, dagdagi.
We're giving them free promotion right now too.
Just by alluding to them right now. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me try some of that soup out first.
Yeah. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. That's right. Yum, yum, yum. So this is the pork kimchi stew. You can see there's some fish cakes. Looks like potato. I might want to say potato because that one looked like a potato. It's really daikon radish. There's some cabbage in here. Looks like some big old pork pieces here. Big old pork belly. Ooh. Ooh la la indeed. Okay, let's have some of that pork belly with some of that stew. That pork's really sweet. It kind of contrasts with the sour of that kimchi broth. JP has that gamjatang.
Guys, check this out. It is like fall off the bone meat.
That looks ridiculous.
It is like fall off the bone meat. Look at that. Jeez.
So it says on the menu they use pork neck bones here.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. Ooh la la indeed.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. It looks
That
so
looks
delicious.
so rich and so comforting. I mean, like, I wish it was like...
Comfort food.
I wish it
Comfort.
was like 20 degrees outside, and I mean 20 degrees Fahrenheit and not 20 degrees Celsius.
This kind of looks like some after hangover, like, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
After
it does.
hangover, but as we sip our soju, guys,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah.
have to try everything.
We must. We must. Okay. But I'm gonna get into that gamjatang later, but wow. Yeah.
Should I get another bowl?
Yeah, let's get another bowl. But ooh my. That looks so
Cheers.
good.
Let's get some.
This one is yum, yum, yum.
And this is spicy gamjatang. And they don't really fool around as far as the spice, which is makes me really happy. Not really. But I mean the kimchi is definitely spicy.
The soup is hot but not spicy. The soup is hot but not spicy too.
Yeah.
It's yum.
It has like that peppery note though. Kind of like a a peppery note without the spice is what I would say. Probably because like the cabbage is kind of melted in there too.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum yum yum. So these poor boys, they had to eat. Oh gosh, this is like a 3-star Michelin, a 3 Michelin star meal for them, because they've been eating instant noodles and they've been eating sardinas out of the can.
Balot.
Balot. That's the only protein that they eat.
With egg. With tuyo. With the dried fish. Wow.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah. So this is like 3 Michelin star meal for them. It's really good.
So it's good one.
Oh my god.
This one's good.
That is really good, guys. Jesus, it's really good.
Wow, look at that.
It's a spicy nilaga, kind of, right?
Spicy nilaga, that's a good way of putting it.
It's really good. Yum. Spicy Korean nilaga, I guess, right?
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, this stuff's gonna make you sweat. Because I mean, like
CNC factory?
yeah, gonna make you sweat like that. Yeah, exactly. Or gonna make you sweat like shawarma. Oh, okay. Inside joke, everybody. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Inside joke, sir. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff's gonna make you sweat because it's like really comforting soup and it's hot out, humid outside.
But it's spicy.
The AC's like, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Super good.
Ooh. I can't wait for that. But this pork kimchi stew is really good too.
What do you call this one?
This is a tomat first.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry.
What do you call this one?
Mandu.
It's good.
Mandu is a
It's
kind of like a
easy.
gyoza. It's like a dumpling.
Yeah.
That's fried.
Yeah.
What flavor is it?
Spicy.
Oh, but you got the kimchi one.
Yeah, you got kimchi.
So this is the kimchi mandu.
Kimchi mandu.
Okay, I'm gonna put some on my rice like that, the sauce. All right, and then here we go. Right away, you get like that juicy pork and cabbage combination.
Spicy na talaga.
And then that wrapper, nicely fried. There's a good crunch there. It's really good too. And it's kind of like a break from the stew as well. So that's the reason why we got these side dishes here. And this came recommended too. But yeah. And then little by little you get that kimchi spice. Really good.
Oily goodness, like, you know, like
Yeah.
comfort food oily.
Oily fried goodness. Yeah, indeed. So it's basically like a gyoza, but a lot of, it's like fried all the way around. There's a nice like glassy texture when you crunch through it. I'm gonna try out the regular mandu. You can see there's pork, some onion, a bit of cabbage. Yeah, really tasty. Really tasty. Ooh la la. And of course you gotta taste some with soju.
Because of the spiciness. It was so good, guys.
And you got stew, you got fried food. That goes really good with the soju. So, such a comfort pairing. It really is. Definitely gotta try that Gamjatang because that's like the one big specialty they have here. This is probably number 2, what they say. But the Gamjatang, ooh, that's calling my name too. But I'm gonna finish this. Indeed. Oh yeah, here we go. A real money shot is this. Look at that Gamjatang.
Steam coming off that.
Yeah, it's a sauna, everybody. It's like
If you could smell that sauna, it'd be great.
it's like the
Delicious.
best Icelandic sauna, but it's like with it's got all kinds of goodness in that broth. spiciness too. I mean, spicier than Iceland. So I mean, what do you think? Wow.
It's got that fat from the neck too. That's delicious. Oh my god, guys. You're gonna die when it tastes this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's ratcheted my expectations like crazy.
Yeah.
I already had
More
expectations.
soups.
More soups.
More soup. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Gamjatang. I mean, it's not necessarily spicy, everybody. I mean, there's usually like some people make it more herbal, and it's just like pork bone broth. But this is like
Fall off the meat.
fall off the bone.
Fall
Yeah.
off the bone, sorry. Fall off the bone. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding. Look at how much pressure I'm putting. Let me get from this other side. This is a beautiful chunk of meat. Here. Oh, that's such a bite. Okay, give it a try.
Yum.
There's a bone actually.
The bone got in the way.
But yeah, fall off the bone, as you can see. Super tender meat. I'm not broth. It's spicier than that pork and kimchi stew. Really good.
Rich.
Mm-hmm. It's very porky. Porky spiciness.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Not porky like, you know.
No,
pork
no, no,
like-
not malansa. No, no, no. So not gamey. It's just, But I really love, like the pork broth is
You want
just
to eat the rice? You don't want?
like so
You
immersed
don't
in
want to
there.
eat that one? Yeah, I know. Stop staring.
Like the broth alone.
Around it so that you won't see it.
It's so good, right?
So good. So good.
How do you explain it? You can't even explain it. The broth.
It's almost buttery.
Yes, it's
Like
really
pork.
rich.
You know how like pork,
Spicy.
when you like reduce it down, it almost has like a buttery quality.
It's like this has been cooked for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Where you get that richness of the bone coming out
Yes.
and the spiciness. It's really delicious.
Yeah, it really is. So a lot of the same ingredients here. I mean, like you got some scallion, you got some of that cabbage, you got some of that potato. Eating up all of that goodness from the pork bone broth. Wow.
And I won't lie to you, but I think the best part of this is actually like sucking the meat off the bone.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I mean, for foodies, right, guys?
That was like my first
It's
bite
like-
too. I had a little bit about that bone, and then just didn't have to suck on it. You just it just came right
No,
off,
no.
peeled right off,
But it's the most delicious part because the fat comes off of it. It's really good.
and then you get the bone. It emphasizes the pork bone broth. Ah, it's really, this is really heavenly. So I mean, these boys, like I said, this is like 3 Michelin stars right here. But it's really that good, everyone.
It really is that good.
It really is
Promise.
that good. Wow.
Promise, huh?
Promise, huh?
Thank you.
So good.
Dagdagi, dagdagi.
And then extra broth, so
Yum. Thank
even if you get some broth, there's more where that came from. Ooh, I almost choked a little bit because it's like that spiciness. So good
Try the spiciness with the
with the soju.
Shall we?
Okay.
Rosto?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Kampai, kampai.
Soju.
Bye.
Oh, kampai. Okay.
Palate cleanser, palate
It
cleanser.
really is a palate cleanser. Once you have like that spicy soup, you really can taste the sweet rice quality of the soju.
Yes.
Right. Because I was saying like how like the first time you were saying it tastes like water, but for this chum, it almost has like that little bit of like a spiciness on the tongue.
With the warming.
With a warming. Yeah.
It does. It's so good with this.
But this almost like brings out the sweetness.
But the pork?
No, of the soju.
Oh, it's
Of this, yeah. I'm gonna get some of that potato and see how well that's soaked. It's like eating rice butter. Like that starchiness,
yes.
but then it's like immersed in that soup. It's soft, but not too soft, where it's like too mushy. It's perfect. Perfect texture. Let's get some more of that pork, everyone. I mean, look at that. Just like fall off. And you can kind of feel like it's got a bit of like gelatinous quality. Even though this is talking about pork necks. If indeed this is pork neck. Oh, good grief. Look at that. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Some of that cabbage on top of that pork. Oh, so good.
Okay, guys. Americans versus Filipinos, right? Look at our rice. Look at your rice.
Yeah.
Look at theirs.
Wow.
God.
Clean.
God. God.
Although,
Be Filipino, yo.
it's good to take a cue from them though, because, okay, there you go. Let's
Why?
demonstrate that pork.
With the rice?
Yeah. So we gotta take some of our soup. Take a good chunk. And then chase it with some rice. I'm not used to rice, everyone. It was like chopsticks on top of my rice.
Chris just asked me, are you eating the rice? I said, stop looking at my rice. Hold up. I'm taking my time.
Yeah. I usually just, for me, when I go to Korean restaurants and they have like a little cup of rice, what I usually do is just leave that stuff at like eat more of that. And then if you're still full, just take some more of that leftover soup or sauce
Sure.
and put on top of the rice. And then
Exactly.
that's how you finish it. It's dessert.
Yeah. So you finish the ulam first, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean, that's what costs more money, right? Guys? That's
Exactly.
a smart thing to do.
Yeah. And then you get that nice bit where like all that stuff from the bottom that had been like stewing away, as you can see there.
I love the kimchi. It's not sour at all. It's super fresh.
It's spicy too.
Yes,
It's
super
that
fresh,
nice
spicy, has a
note,
sweetness.
but not overwhelming. It's just got that nice peppery note.
It's delicious.
Oh my goodness! It's probably some of the best kimchi
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
in such a long time.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. So I mean, on that alone, like all the food's just like really good. We haven't gone to the pancakes yet, but we will. But this pork, this gamjatang is so enjoyable.
Guys, this is not a paid vlog.
No,
We're-
it's not.
We are giving our honest opinion with everything here. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, you've seen our vlogs. We
Yeah.
can like we can really like undress an establishment.
You can
We
really,
really
tell.
can do it. We really can. But this
And we've done it.
This is so good.
Super good. Actually, the service is really good too.
And worth the hype. I mean, this place again, like I was saying, only open for during pandemic for only like a year or so, from what I have read.
And guys, support those people. Like we also opened
Last year.
last year, pandemic times, and you know it's really hard. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
trying to support those businesses as
Yeah.
we're hoping that they support us as well. So
Yeah, I was watching a video on this place, by the way, and they were saying basically the same thing. Like during a pandemic, they had to open because they had to employ people to help people, so on. But they're doing it with just like amazing food. This is really
and
like
it's amazing.
Koreatown quality. And I
LA,
don't-
LA Koreatown quality.
Yeah,
Look at
I mean
this.
yeah.
Ooh la la.
I mean, if you know anything about LA, I mean, it has like the largest population outside of Seoul.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Really?
you get like legit stuff back home in LA.
Yeah.
This is like almost on that level. Like I would not think I'm in BGC or Manila. This is really
Exactly.
like and then I think this is the kind of food that like I think it's like harder to find because people are really into samgyupsal.
Yeah.
And for me, samgyupsal is alright. It's okay. We went to Sariwon, of course, and I wasn't super wowed about it. But this,
No, I was not super wild about that either.
but
This is amazing.
and this only costs, if you think about it, I mean, between 5 of us, one of that, the Gamjatang, only costs 1,500 pesos.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it's not bad. It's like
If you're having a
$30.
party, a family gathering, or a birthday, I think this would be really good.
Because I mean, when you go out to a Korean restaurant, I mean, you're gonna spend.
But
a
guys,
lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is so delicious. That is sulit talagang
so worth it. Yeah. So,
So
I mean,
worth it.
Sariwon, where we went,
Yeah.
it was like 5,000 pesos.
Yeah, and it wasn't
and
even
it's not
enough.
unlimited.
We were
Yeah.
still hungry.
Yeah, But here, it's like, you really get what you pay for. And then look at that, even got pork kimchi stew.
Yeah.
These
And
boys,
the banchan is delicious, guys.
it's on their own.
On their own.
So when I tried it, I said, wow, this place really legit. Because if this is just the quality of the kimchi and the onions, I'm like, I'm really
Super
looking
good.
forward to the meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good.
It is really, really good. We'll get to the pancakes, everyone. I'm gonna enjoy this still because this is just so awesome. Yeah.
Heavenly.
Yeah. So I mean, here we are in again the glitzy part of Manila or BGC. I mean, to be honest, you don't really expect to get down home comfort Korean food like this.
Yeah.
Because
Totally
you
agree.
do. I mean, you have the usual chains, and then you have like the stuff that goes and belongs in malls, and then you have like the more upscale stuff, like real fine dining. But then to get something like this, it's like, you know, a reasonable price, and you get hearty portions that you can share with everybody.
And you'll be satisfied when you get out of
Yes.
here. I'm telling you right now, I feel like I'm already going to be satisfied.
Yeah. I mean,
And
this
I'm
is a
halfway
place.
through the meal.
Yeah, this is a place where you spend a few hours with friends and family,
Yeah.
and you just eat and
That's
tell
worth it.
stories and stuff. This is like that
And
kind of
it's
place.
shareable food, like
Yeah.
funnel cakes.
Like funnel cakes. But yeah,
Like funnel cakes.
yeah, this is so good. Everybody's enjoying, as you can see. How do you feel about this, Chris? About this food?
It's good. Just like the funnel cake, you know.
Okay, so another plug, everybody. Okay. Let me put it to you like this. Okay, if you didn't have to go almost 2 months eating ramen, sardines, I mean instant ramen, everybody. Sardines, balot. If you didn't have to go through all that, but let's say you ate like some really good stuff. Where would you put this anyway? I mean, would you put it like right up there still? Or
here after that,
yeah.
basically.
Because basically, I mean, these boys, I'll tell you now, they don't have not eaten this well. Because, I mean, you know, we're just starting on Manila, everyone. So, growing pains, as it were.
Yeah, growing pains, homegrown stuff. So
Yeah.
we're trying to make sure our budgets are right?
Yes, we're on a budget.
So these three have a treat today.
Yeah.
They've been eating sardines. What else? Balot. All that.
Eggs.
Chicken.
Eggs.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is really something special, and
Yeah.
this not because we haven't eaten like really good food, but this is really good, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
That's why, you know, you were so lucky for the treat.
So would you say, Chris, you would come back here if ever? Okay, let's say you went to a casino, you put 1,000 pesos in, and you got 13,000 out. Would you bring us out here?
Yes, of course.
Yay!
Yes!
Yay! I got it on camera. You said it.
But I don't.
Our
don't
special
gamble.
occasion.
Gamble.
Well, we get our money's worth, that's for sure. I mean, we won't have to go for A5 Wagyu then. I'll make a special note. We can just come back here instead. Wow. But yeah, this is really good, guys. Really good.
This one is good rather than the other
Fall
one.
off the bone, pork bone broth. Spicy. Look at the bone on the bottom.
Suck on the bone.
Yeah, I will.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta clear the palate. Yum. Right?
And you get like that spicy, peppery
Which
bit that
means
you don't
they've
get.
really been boiling that for a long time. To get
Or
that.
if they haven't, then there's some kind of magic that's going on they don't want to say.
I know.
Okay.
Tell us the magic. Cheers, Rustam.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum yum yum.
So, Rustam, what do you think about this food? Have you had it before? You have it all the time?
Straight out of pit dig, right?
But what do you think?
It's my first time here, but it's so delicious.
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay, everyone, and again, I'm gonna demonstrate for you how fall off the bone this really is. I mean, golly. Did you look at that, everyone?
You need some water, sir.
It's really so good. I mean, everything we've tried so far has been really good, but I think this is all you need to order. Is a Gamjatang.
Yeah, I think so too. And just rice
Yeah,
for them.
yeah, that's your dessert, everyone. But wow, it's really, really good. Really good. like you see, fall off the bone. There's a little bit of like a density to the meat, so it's not like super fatty. There's still something that's meaty about it. So it's not like you're eating like glob of fat off the bones. So there's a little bit of a chew, but it's also really tender, and then that broth, really porky. Wow, and there's still more bubbling away, my goodness. I mean, this is really the place where you guys really should come, spend a few hours, kind of let the time melt away, let the meat melt away, and that broth that's simmering. Really good. Okay, late afternoon, and you really can tell the boys really only eat sardinas day, night, and midnight snack because it's all the stew is pretty much gone. And nobody has touched the seafood pancake, so we're reviewing this with a massive caveat that nobody touched this in like an hour and a half. Okay, but I will try.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum yum yum. So this has been allowed to cool, unfortunately, for a while, but it's got a good shrimpy taste. It's like ukkoy.
Is it? Okay, let me try.
Yeah, but thinner, a little chewier because we let that thing cool because we were so into our soup. It's pretty good. And there's a lot of cabbage in there, so
It's crunch.
give some crunch. Yeah, give some texture. But yeah, really good. Everything's really good. But the stews, you gotta come for the stews. Pork kimchi stew, but especially the gamjatang. Holy shnikes.
If anything, you don't order anything else, just order this.
Just order that. That's it. That's it. Their mandu is also good.
That's it.
That's it. It's really good. But the gamjatang,
That's
oh, you gotta order that. Almost pretty much all gone. There's like one little potato left, or one island of a potato.
so
left.
freaking good, guys. I promise you. You won't regret it. Don't regret it.
Yeah. You won't regret it. Okay. So remember, we got Zubaje here in Koreatown. Not Koreatown, but it feels like Koreatown. That's the thing.
It does. It really does feel like Koreatown.
Koreatown in Los Angeles here in BGC. So just because it's in the strip mall, everybody, that gives you extra reason why to come here because hidden gem. A real
Hidden gem, guys. You want to be in LA?
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
It's great.
So I mean, you see like KTV bars here, you see other things here, you see a Romantic Baboy, but
Come here
come here instead.
and try that.
Especially that's only 1,500 for five people.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a really big, and even for us Americans, so you know how we always say American versus Filipino size? That can easily feed 4 or 5 Americans.
Sure.
Sure. This is the kind of serving size we expect when you say 4 to 5 people.
Exactly.
So imagine if you bring, I don't know, 8
Filipinos
of your
say 4 to
Filipinos.
5, and it's like
Yeah.
this is not.
No, for Filipinos, this is more like 6 to 8.
Maybe like 20 people. You could 20 Filipinos.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really, really delicious. Anyway. Pork kimchi stew also really good. Like I said, everything is really good. The kimchi, really love the kimchi. It's really unlike other kimchi we've ever tried
Yeah,
because
it's really fresh, guys. It's not sour at all.
no,
That's the great thing about it.
and it's really peppery. It's like really spicy too, but spicy.
A little bit sweet. There's a little sweetness.
Yeah.
Little. I hate sweetness, but it's so perfect with that.
And then it has
Delicious.
that shrimpy, fresh shrimpy taste.
yes.
It is really good. That kimchi alone is very good. You want to eat a lot of that with your gamjatang. So when you come here, gamjatang all the way. That's really like everything's really good, but the gamjatang is the show-stopping dish. You gotta have that.
Showstopper.
Especially when you get the bones with all that meat hanging
yeah.
off. Oh my god.
Yeah. Suck on the bone.
Tender. Yeah. You wouldn't mind sucking that bone, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
That bone is to be sucked. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very meaty stuff. Yeah. There's even like, I don't know, I'm imagining it, but there was like even like little bits of bone marrow. Maybe because
Yeah,
it's right
no.
spine.
It's the tendon that's been
With the tendon.
boiled so long that it becomes that.
Like
It
butter.
becoms that.
It almost
edible.
becomes like bone marrow.
Yes,
like
because
that kind of
so
bun.
soft, guys.
Ah.
If you can imagine that, it's been boiled that long to get that soft. Yeah, that's it. That's why I
Yeah.
said suck on the bone.
Yeah. So yeah, that does it. I mean, guys gotta come here when you're in BGC. This is one of the better places to go, especially
Definitely.
with family and friends. I mean, they've let foreigners back in here since the pandemic. So I mean, yeah, have your rich balikbayan come take you here. It's 1.5 a bowl, that thing, and can easily feed 5. So I mean, that's like 300 pesos a person.
So worth it.
Yeah. So I mean, don't take your people to samgyupsal. Take them here. This is awesome.
It is
Comfort
awesome.
food.
Something different, guys. Samgyupsal still, it's like McDonald's already. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Try something different.
This is real like Koreatown stuff. I mean, this is so awesome. All right, guys. On to the next. And that does it for our review video of Zubache, Korean stew in BGC, Metro Manila. Of all the fancy places we've eaten at in BGC, such as the Australian Wagyu Staycation at the Peak atop the Grand Hyatt Manila, or the most unique Peking duck roasting at number 8 China House, also inside the Grand Hyatt Manila, shoot, I'll even include Kiwami Japanese Food Hall, and I was once hopelessly addicted to eating at Kiwami Japanese Food Hall for a time. Maybe even the cochinillo at Las Flores too. And I've trade all that up to be taken to a simpler place with a piping hot bowl of spicy Gamjatang, chock full of tender pork neck meat falling off the bone in that addictive, spicy, rich, and buttery stew with just enough potatoes and vegetables as contrast. Just give me a couple hours going down to Koreatown on that Gamjatang and I'm perfectly happy. It's also a piece of home I can return to. So, that wraps it up for the spot I feel is a quintessential culinary stop on your food trip around BGC or the Metro at large. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and better yet, please subscribe for more of our food and travel adventures to come. Until the next time, keep cool but care, and remember, the empire never ended.